Must have been a bit of a long road for you to get here again after the World Cup, getting back to the Sharks, struggling in the URC. Just talk us through that journey a little bit, and I mean, you must be elated to be here again.
Yeah, definitely. I think the past 24 months for me at the Springboks have had its up and downs in terms of injuries. Really delighted to be back in the group and getting given the opportunity to be playing again this weekend. So yeah, I'm really excited. And I'm really happy being called up and joining the boys in the training camp and catching up with all the new coaching style that we're trying to play. So yeah, I'm really excited.
And how is the knee doing? I mean, it must have been a long road for you, and it must have been tough at times. You feel you're not going to make it again?
Yeah, yeah, it's been up and down. As I said, it's part of the game. Injuries do happen. I think it's just working and getting back to where you were, and I think me being here, it's such a good sign that at least I tried my best, giving myself opportunity to be called up again, and I just can't wait to be wearing the green and gold jersey again.
Morgan?
Lucky, welcome back to Bloom. It's been a while. How do you feel about the competition within the Springbok setup in the centres at the moment? Because, he's been playing some incredible rugby, and I'm sure that drives you even more to want to put in a big one this weekend.
I think that's one thing we've managed to do really well as a squad. It's having a healthy competition and having depth, in the group, and it keeps you as a player to be accountable, on bringing your A game all the time, on making sure you're doing your prep, correctly, and being the best version of yourself, at training and on game day. So it's really good. It's good for individuals. It's good for the team.
And Portugal have got a couple of really good centres, guys with some experience like Jose Lima. Looking forward to that kind of challenge this weekend against a team wanting to prove a point.
I think it's going to be a good challenge. I think a challenge that we've accepted as a group. I think for myself, just being back in action again, really looking forward to it. We know for Portugal to definitely be a big game for them. Playing world champs, at their home ground. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Lukanya, how have you found the evolution of the attacking game at the 21?
It's been going the right direction. I think we've been always trying to evolve our game because the game just keeps on evolving, and where we're at, we're definitely in the right path, and we're still trying to master the style of play, and we're still trying to grow in the attacking style of play. So yeah, for me, having my first outing, I'm really looking forward to be involved in the attacking rugby that we're trying to play.
How much patience is needed to get the game going? Because there were signs of it in the Wales game, the signs in the Ireland two Ireland test, but there's always the the impatience from South African rugby fans when they see a new coach. They want to see the changes immediately. How important is that patience? Because the season's still long. There's rugby champs. There's still end of year tour.
I think it's we've only played 3 games. It will click at some point. I think the alignment camps, did kind of give us some form of intro into it, but it's definitely something that's going to need action, on the field, cohesion on attack. To definitely take time, but I think the sooner we gel and click, will be definitely a dangerous attacking team.
Look, the last time a Springbok side played here at Toyota Stadium, they cannot stop against Wales. What is the class of 2024 hoping to achieve against Portugal at this venue this weekend?
Yeah, I think we definitely want to win. All of our home games, and it's another opportunity for us to rectify and grow our game. And I think we focus more on ourselves, and we want to drive our standards regardless who we're playing, and that's how we're gonna go out there. We'll try imposing our game plan against whoever we play. It's up to them if they allow us to be as good as we want to be.
You come with a lot of experience, you the likes of Kapimpi, and others as well, World Cup experience. How does the vibe be for you guys experienced players playing with youngsters, especially a new leader, for instance? What is the thinking now in the camp at the moment?
I think the nice thing of having fresh blood in the squad is the energy. I think the guys definitely brings the energy. They slot in nicely, and there's a lot of excitement in the group. And we also do understand that we are a new group, individually in terms of uncapped players, and also the structure that we're trying to play. So there's a lot of excitement in the group. There'll definitely be nerves, from the uncapped players and guys with small caps, but I think we'll look past that. We all have our plan. We all have a common goal that we all working towards, and I think it's going to be good for everyone.
Can you, you know a lot of the guys in the squad, that background has certainly got a bit of a Sharks tinge to it. Kobus was at the Sharks, Barney was at the Sharks, just Kurt Dean, that entire background that wasn't at the Sharks. Does that make it a bit easier for you guys?
I think as a group we've been together, majority of the guys, and I think it's easy to slot in anyone, especially in the back line. I think the only it's not a challenge, but it's something that we're looking towards. It's Coach Tony's ways, and I think we'll definitely adapt, and we'll definitely try executing whatever plans that we have our way.
Do you sometimes feel, a test like this is a tricky one for a side like the Springboks? Everybody expects you to beat Portugal, and they expect you to do well. And often, even if you don't blow it side away, your fans might be a bit disappointed. That just from your player point of view, you guys obviously have set goals going into this game, but how do you handle that?
I think going to a game, we always focus on ourselves. We always have our own plans depending on what the opposition gives us, and for us, we don't have obstacles or excuses because of us being a new group. We've got our own Springbok standards that we'll be driving against Portugal. We know Portugal is a quality side. They beat Fiji, a good quality side, Fiji, last year in the World Cup, and I think they'll definitely pitch for this one. It will definitely be one of the big games for the season. So it won't be just a walk in the park. We know what they might bring. So we'll just accept the challenge and just impose our game plan to them.
Yeah,